Bron Breakker strikes again. Massive beatdown on Jacob Fatu. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most shocking moments in modern wrestling. Bron Breakker's massive beatdown on Jacob Fatu. This was more than just a match, it was a statement. Bron Breakker, WWE's rising star and powerhouse, showcased his dominance in a way that left fans and fellow wrestlers stunned. In this video, we'll break down the entire confrontation, analyze Bron's strategy, and explore what this means for the wrestling landscape moving forward. The tension between Bron Breakker and Jacob Fatu had been simmering for weeks. Both men are known for their physicality and larger-than-life presence, but their styles could not be more different. Bron Breakker, a modern powerhouse with raw athleticism, speed, and a relentless drive. Jacob Fatu, a seasoned, hard-hitting competitor with a reputation for devastating matches and hardcore wrestling. The confrontation was teased on social media, during promos, and in backstage segments. Fans speculated endlessly about how the two titans would collide, and the anticipation reached a fever pitch leading into the event. Promos and mind games. Both wrestlers cut intense promos, exchanging barbs and showing mutual disdain. Locker room buzz. Fellow superstars acknowledged the potential for a match that could be remembered as a defining moment for both performers. Fan speculation. Online forums and fan communities debated who would have the upper hand, heightening the anticipation. The stage was set for a monumental encounter that no one could afford to miss. When Bron Breakker finally entered the ring, the energy was electric. Fans erupted, sensing that something extraordinary was about to unfold. Jacob Fatu appeared moments later, equally confident and ready to assert his dominance. The match, or more accurately, the beatdown, began with intense exchanges. Early strikes. Both men traded powerful blows, testing each other's limits. Fatu's experience was evident, but Bron's raw power and aggression quickly became apparent. Crowd reaction. The audience was on their feet, reacting to every punch, slam, and high-impact move. Cheers and gasps echoed throughout the arena. Momentum shift. Bron Breakker gradually took control, using his speed and athleticism to counter Fatu's hard-hitting style. This was not a traditional wrestling contest. It was a showcase of dominance, strength, and precision. Every move Bron executed sent a clear message. He is a force to be reckoned with. The beatdown reached new heights as Bron Breakker unleashed a series of signature moves that left Jacob Fatu reeling. Powerbomb sequences. Bron executed multiple powerbombs, demonstrating his raw strength and in-ring control. High-impact strikes. Fatu absorbed repeated heavy blows, showing his toughness, but Bron's relentless assault began to wear him down. Near falls and dominance. Each near fall heightened the tension, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. The sequence was not only physically brutal, but strategically calculated. Bron's ability to maintain control while methodically dismantling Fatu highlighted his evolution as a top-tier competitor. Bron Breakker's attack on Jacob Fatu is significant for several reasons. 1. Establishing dominance. Bron has firmly positioned himself as a dominant force in the wrestling world. By decisively beating a seasoned competitor like Fatu, he sends a clear message to the locker room and fans alike. 2. Character development. The beatdown solidifies Bron's persona as a relentless powerhouse, blending raw aggression with tactical intelligence. 3. Future storylines. This confrontation sets the stage for future feuds, title opportunities, and potential alliances. The fallout from this beatdown could shape the wrestling landscape for months to come. Fans and analysts alike recognize this as a turning point in Bron Breakker's career, cementing him as a rising superstar capable of carrying major storylines. The reaction to Bron Breakker's beatdown of Jacob Fatu has been overwhelming. Social media buzz. Fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and wrestling forums with reactions, GIFs, and clips of the most brutal moments. The beatdown went viral within hours. Locker room respect. Fellow wrestlers expressed admiration for Bron's performance, acknowledging the skill and intensity required to execute such a dominant display. Fan engagement, polls, discussions, and fan theories emerged, debating the implications of the beatdown and predicting what comes next for both Bron and Fatu. The overwhelming consensus is that Bron Breakker's performance was not just impressive, it was historic. From a psychological standpoint, Bron Breakker's approach in this beatdown demonstrates mental toughness, maintaining focus under pressure while controlling a physically dangerous opponent showcases elite mental discipline. Strategic aggression, Bron's ability to pace the assault, targeting key areas and maintaining dominance, reflects strategic thinking beyond raw power. Intimidation factor, by asserting dominance so decisively, Bron establishes himself as a psychological threat, which could impact future opponents' approach. This blend of physical and mental mastery is what separates top-tier superstars from the rest of the roster. Bron Breakker's decisive beatdown has far-reaching implications for WWE championship contention. By defeating a major player like Jacob Fatu, Bron positions himself for title opportunities and main event storylines. Locker room dynamics. Fellow wrestlers must recalibrate their approach to Bron, acknowledging his rising dominance. Fan anticipation. Fans are now invested in Bron's journey, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in his rivalry with Fatu and other top-tier competitors. This beatdown reshapes the narrative within WWE, elevating Bron Breakker to a status few rising stars achieve this early in their careers. Let's take a closer look at Bron's strategy during the beatdown. 1. Targeting weak points. Bron focused on Fatu's midsection and limbs, wearing him down and reducing his mobility. 2. Combination strikes. The mix of power moves and quick strikes prevented Fatu from mounting effective counters. 3. Psychological warfare. By maintaining control and dominating the pace, Bron not only physically subdued Fatu, but also mentally dominated him. This combination of physical and psychological tactics demonstrates why Bron Breakker is considered one of the most intelligent and dangerous rising stars in wrestling today. Jacob Fatu, despite the brutal beatdown, remains a respected competitor. His role in this confrontation highlights several key points. Resilience. Even under extreme physical duress, Fatu displayed toughness and refused to be completely neutralized. Character development. The beatdown adds depth to Fatu's persona, portraying him as a formidable opponent who may seek redemption or revenge. Future storylines. Fatu's response to this attack could fuel new rivalries, alliances, or character arcs in the coming months. While Bron emerged victorious, Fatu's career is far from over. This confrontation may well set the stage for one of the most compelling feuds in WWE history. The wrestling community is buzzing with speculation. Rematch possibilities. Fans are already theorizing about when and how Fatu might retaliate.